Welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to replicate this social media flyer design here. So this is a social media flyer design which I actually did purposely for this tutorial. So it's not a flyer for a brand, it's not a flyer for a client, so I purposely did it so that I can explain right here on my YouTube channel. So thank you once again. If you are an existing subscriber, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, please do well to click the subscribe button. Do not forget to hit the thumbs up if you find this video helpful, and also ensure to turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified anytime I post new tutorial videos that will teach you how to design with just your smartphone. Alright, without further ado, let's dive into it. So basically this is a square flyer, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new workspace, and then the size we'll be using is Instagram square post size, which is 1080 by 1080. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to import my background. Alright, so here's the background I manipulated on Pixellab. Okay, so I did combination of two backgrounds before I could get this, so I'm going to change it to a square because basically what I need is a square size. Alright, so then I'm going to increase the size using the relative size, so I will increase this to 100. Okay, so I'm going to head over to this place and lock it so that I won't move it by mistake. So the next thing I'm going to be importing is a wooden table. So here's the wooden table, and then I'm going to increase the size so that it can cover up the whole workspace. Alright. So here's our roasted chicken. So ideally, anytime I want to increase an image on Pixellab, I basically increase by the edges. Alright, but then for the purpose of this tutorial, permit me, I'm going to be increasing from here also, and also from the side. Okay, so then for you to get the exact size I used for my own flyer, so I basically documented the size I used. So now for my chicken, I made this of 60, the width to be 60, and also I made this of the height to be 50. Okay, so let's turn off the enabled. So I'm going to manually reduce the width to 60, and also I'll be increasing the height to 50. Can we make do with this? Right, so I'm going to head over to 3D rotate, and I'll be increasing the x-axis to 38%. Alright, awesome. Can you see what we are doing right here? So I'm going to then move this wooden table downwards a little bit. So take it down, and take this also. Then I will head over to relative position and ensure that it is at the center. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I will ensure to lock the plate of roasted chicken, and then I'll head over to shape, create a shape, and head over to gradient, click on this plus sign, and this darker region, just click on the color and then increase it to the darkest part. Move this slider, the middle slider, to the left, and the first slider to the right. So we have this, and then you come over to this light region and change the opacity to transparent. Can you see? Alright, so I'm going to just move this a little bit more and position it here. So I'm going to increase this and let's reduce this a little bit. Let's increase the opacity a little bit more. Alright, yeah, so we can make do with this. Let me increase it up a little bit. Awesome. So the next thing we are going to do is write spicy and delicious. So the font we'll be using for spicy is Merriweather bold, right? So we're using Merriweather ultra bold rather. Okay, so I'm going to head over to color and change the color to white, and I'm going to increase the size to 125. Then I'll put it at the center. Yeah, so I'm also going to copy this now and change it to and delicious. So it is not just spicy, it is also delicious. And then I'm going to head over to fonts and change it to a Merriweather bold, and I'm going to reduce the size to 33. So let's position this at the center as well. So it is spicy and also delicious. So to get the resources that are used in this design, kindly go down to the description of this video. You are going to find a Google Drive link. So just click on the Google Drive link. You'll be requested to select any of your Gmail accounts that you would want to open the Google Drive link with. So once you select the Gmail accounts you want to use, you'll be directed to another page where you can access both the images that are used in this design and also the fonts are used in this design. So do well to also subscribe if you are yet to subscribe to this channel. Also click on the like button if you find this video helpful, and don't forget to also share with other persons out there who are interested in knowing how to design with their smartphones, and also hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post helpful tutorial just like this. So the next thing we are going to be writing is a kind of tagline, which is Savo the bold flavor of our juicy roasted chicken, and seasoned to perfection, and served hot. Somebody say hot. Alright, so we are going to head over to let's change the color first off to white so that it can contrast well with the background, and then we head over to fonts. We're changing the font here to Montserrat semi-bold. Okay, so the size we're using here is 14. Let's reduce the size to 14. Okay, then I'm going to increase this. Okay, so let's head over to the alignment section. So click on the center alignment. Okay, I love this. So I want the odds to be down alone. So we have 3 lines right there. So I'm going to put it at the center. Okay, we are getting there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to import our logo. So just like I said from the beginning of this tutorial, so I said this particular video or this flyer is not purposely for any brand. All right, so it is majorly to create something that I can come over to my YouTube channel and post a video of. So basically, I don't know if this logo belongs to any brand. All right, so it is just a logo I downloaded from Google Chrome so that I can use it for this particular tutorial. So I'm going to reduce the size now, but then I feel like we can actually add stroke to it so that it can, even though we cannot see the real or the main content of the logo, however we can still show a demarcation that there is a logo up there. So you can use the stroke with 2 and ensure that the width has a white color. Alright, so it looks as if the logo is kind of slant or bent. So let's head over to rotate, and let's rotate it a little bit. So -3 is good. So head over to the grid tool, and then you click on the grid setting, then you click on this left hand side, you click on the movement. Now for this, now you see the position is 25. However, I'm going to reduce the position to 7. Alright, so now that on the left hand side we have the grid tool or the grid line to be on 7. So to have a balance on our design, what I'll do is that on the left hand side, I just highlighted the left hand side now. Alright, so you head over to movement, that is so that you can move the line, the grid line. So now I'm going to increase this to 93. So we have a balanced design. On the left hand side we have 7, and on the right hand side we have it to be 93. And if you're as good as I am in mathematics, 93 plus 7 is 100. Alright, so we have a total of 100 on both sides. Alright, so then I'm going to just click on the grid tool again so that I can make it invisible. So the next thing we are going to do now is that we are going to import a kind of steam to show that it is hot roasted chicken. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the size of this and place it here. Then let's reduce the opacity so that we can make it more realistic. And I'm going to head over to this bit of chicken. I want to make it look more realistic, so I head over to color filter, you scroll down to, and we are going to increase the contrast. Let's say 17. So I'm going to import a chicken. Okay, so this was a chicken I downloaded. Alright, so I took it to photo room so that I can blur it. Right, so you see that it's a kind of blurred roasted chicken. So I'm going to reduce the size and place it here. So I'll copy the roasted chicken also and bring it down here. So yeah, we are getting there. Okay, so then I'm going to also import tomato. So all these additions that I'm actually adding to this design is something that I thought of before I added it. You know, majorly a roasted chicken, at least you make use of, even if I am not into catering, but then I can see that from a roasted chicken you would love to add pepper and also tomato, right? So that's why I made use of pepper and tomato images. So I'm going to head over to eraser, and I'm going to erase this. I don't want this to be there. Okay, so I'm going to head over to opacity and reduce the opacity to 36. Yeah, so then I'm going to lock that. So the next thing I'm going to do also is to import lettuce, right? So I have lettuce here. So I'm going to erase some part of I'm going to copy it again. Don't forget that we already erased some parts of this lettuce, so I will head over to eraser again and I will click on the undo button. So now with this I can now erase another part I don't want. So if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button, because that's a way of telling me thank you for creating a video like this. And don't forget to hit the like button if you find this video helpful, and also consider sharing this video to other persons out there so that they can also learn. I'm very sure you would not like to keep this to yourself, because if I decide to keep this to myself, you won't be watching an helpful tutorial just like this. So also help to share to others so that we can all be generous in this generation that we find ourselves, also so that people out there who believe that their smartphone cannot be used for designs, you also have this kind of taste that yes, our smartphone is powerful and it is only limited to you. It depends on how limited or the little you know about using your smartphone. So do not also forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post new and helpful tutorial just like this. So I'm going to head over to the crop option and click on this first one so that I can have the lettuce on the right hand side. So I will lock those elements that I've used so far. So yeah, you can see that our design is coming out to be awesome and beautiful. So little touches that has to be added is let me import Facebook icon. Alright, so I have a number of icons here, but then what I need for now is Facebook. So I'll just crop it to have exact size. Right, so I can't place this black logo on a black shape, right? So what I'm going to do is I'll change the color to white so that it can contrast very well. I'm going to reduce the size of this and place it down here. Alright. So let's turn on the grid tool so that we can ensure that it is also aligned to the left. Okay. So I'm also going to go back to my gallery. So this time around I'm going to crop out just Instagram. So I need just Instagram logo. So to get the resources I used in this tutorial, so just go down to the description of this video. You will find a Google Drive link. Just click on it and then you'll be directed to a page where you can access the fonts and also the icons, the images which are used in this design. So I'm going to head over to this. Let me try and reduce it because I want it to be properly aligned. Okay. So then I'm going to write their social media handle at tastyres_ng. I'm going to head over to fonts, and I'm going to change this font to Montserrat Bold, and then I'm going to reduce the size. First off, let's change the color to white, and I'm going to reduce the size to 14. So let's import scroll icon. So I'm going to change the color to white, and then I'm going to reduce the size. Awesome. So I'm going to copy this, and let's just input a phone number there, +348034714. Good. So I'm going to bring it down here. We are getting there. Awesome. So just going to try and space some digits. Okay, so I'm okay with this. Then I'm going to copy and type fast delivery. Then I'm going to just import a delivery icon. So I'm going to change the color of this delivery man to white also, and I'm going to reduce. So thank you so much for watching this video. So if peradventure you have anything in mind that you want me to create as my next tutorial video, please go down to the comment section and type it. And also, if you have some challenges that you are facing on Pixellab and you would want me to create a video around that, so do well to also go down to the comment section and also indicate that. Or if probably you have seen a design somewhere and then you want me to replicate a design like that so that you can also learn how such design was done, you can also go down to the comment section and type it right here. Thank you so much for doing just that. Okay, so let me try and reduce the size of this man. Okay, let's bring him here. So I'm going to turn on my grid tool. I'll bring the fast delivery to the top, and I can easily move the fast delivery. So don't forget that based on our calculation, this left hand side is at 93. Alright, so I'm just going to select. So let me go back to how I was able to do what I did just now. So just click on the layer up here, you click on this X and check mark, then you select the call icon and also the phone number, and then you just move it a little bit so that you can have enough space for the delivery. So you can move this closer and also closer. So is there anything we are left out with? So I'm just going to import So yeah, I just need only this arrow, so I will head over to eraser. And I'm going to erase some of the things I don't want. Alright, so I want only this arrow, so I'm going to reduce the size. How superb this is. So yeah, you are basically done with that design I wish for. So finally, I'm going to create a shape. I'm going to increase the radius to 100. I will reduce the opacity and head over to stroke width, increase it to 40, which is the highest. And then I'm going to close this until I can't see anything there again. So just close. So let's go again. I'll click on the shape. I'll increase the radius, reduce the opacity, increase the stroke width, and reduce. Close this up, and head over to blur radius. I'm going to increase the blur radius. Alright. So I'm going to increase the size of this. Basically, since a bowl of chicken placed on a table, so it is expected it has at least a shadow. So I'm just going to place it behind this. Alright. So let me try and increase it a little bit. Yeah, so I'm going to just take it upward a little bit more. Yes. This is stunning. So I'm going to increase this upward a little bit more. So before we end this video, I'm going to head over to shape, and then I will come over to gradients, click on the plus sign, and I'm going to select this so that we can have this pattern, and then I'm going to increase the slider and head over to this place. I'm going to reduce transparency. The next thing I'll do is that I'm going to make this a little bit lighter. So I'm going to increase it to cover the whole workspace. So basically what I wanted it to do is to just ensure that the edges of the design is dark. So I'm going to just bring it to the back. However, I'll bring it on top of this background only, and I'm going to lock it. So then we can head over to exporting our design. So do not forget to hit the subscribe button if you are yet to subscribe to this channel. Also hit the like button if you find this particular video helpful, and also don't forget to share with others and hit the notification bell if you are yet to do that. So to get the fonts and the resources I used in this design, so kindly go down to the description of this video. You'll find a Google Drive link. So just click on the link and then you'll be directed to a page where you will have to select the Gmail account you want to open the Google Drive link with. So once you have selected your Gmail account, you'll be directed to another new page where you can see the resources which I used for this particular tutorial. So basically this is the end. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Till then, see you in my next video.